70% of the IT jobs that exist currently will get replaced in 5 years. My intention is not to scare you. This is the reality that you should know. If you are a student or if you are someone who is about to start your career in the coming years, then you should must watch this video. So there were many jobs out there which exist before 10 years, but now you won't find those jobs. So some of those jobs were like data entry jobs. If you can see 10 years back, like companies used to hire people just for data entry. It's like entering data in Excel or Word or something. But if you can see, 99% of those data entry jobs are fake these days, because no need of data entry these days. Everything can be automated. There were many AI apps and there were many automated apps out there which will do the task. So you won't see data entry jobs in real time these days. So that is something which is replaced already. Another set of jobs include translation services or transcribing. So transcribing is something even you will see in medical side. So if a doctor is talking something, like used to be a person who transcribe everything, which is also used in some interviews or some press conferences. Like people used to do that. Now everything is automated. There were many AI apps which do the transcribing part easily. So that is also gone. The other job is like customer service. Earlier there used to be lot of customer service representatives. People used to earn a lot, but now the demand for that is decreased, because there were AI voice assistants, there were AI chatbots, like which will replace the humans, and they were low cost as well. Still there were many jobs like proofreaders. If you write an article, in general people use it to hire a proofreaders to check grammar errors and other semantical errors. But now there were many AI apps like Grammarly which will do the task in seconds. And other set of jobs includes like voiceover artist. So you don't need a voiceover artist now, because there were many AI generated voices which will do the task for you. And still personal assistants. So earlier people used it to maintain personal assistants everywhere, but now it has converted to virtual assistant. There were many AI based virtual assistant apps which were doing the task. See, these are all the jobs which are almost going to get vanished, and some of them are already vanished. But what about other IT jobs which are high paying? If you can see, there are jobs like software engineers and all. Will AI replace those jobs? Yes, there is a probability. Now I will talk about some IT jobs which are at risk of being replaced by AI. First is software engineers. Software engineers are always high paid. So if you can see from the last 10 years, if you can ask anyone what you want to become, like 8 out of 10 will say they want to become software engineers, because of the demand of this field and the salary ranges that software engineers get. But software engineers are also going to get replaced. But don't worry, not every software engineer will get replaced by AI, because even to write a smart AI software, companies or brands need software developers. Without a software developer, there is no AI. But the problem is with 80% of the software developers or software engineers out there, because only top 10 to 20% of software engineers will survive, but not everyone. There is a reason for it. So if you can see, most of the service based companies in India, they will hire every individual irrespective of their programming or coding knowledge. If you can see off campus or campus placements in India, people will hire you irrespective of your background, irrespective of whether you know programming or not, whether you have good problem solving skills or not. Just people will hire you based on communication and all, because most of the people who are hired as software engineers are not actually working on software development. They might be assigned with some manual tasks, there might be some support roles, they might be assigned with some manual works. But not every individual who is hired as a software engineer are really working on developing softwares. It's real, you need to accept that. So these kind of work will get automated easily, because as I said, there were some jobs which were considered as high paying in the past decade. Like even data entry is one of the high paying job. People used to earn a lot in data entry back 10 years back, but now there were no such jobs. People used to pay a lot for customer service representatives, but now the situation has changed. So similarly, if you are someone who is just doing manual tasks in your company, this is the time that you need to upskill yourself to the latest trends and technologies. Even though you are replaced by AI, if you are aware of other skills, if you are technically good at other skills, then you might easily jump into them. Otherwise it might get difficult for you. Even if you are a student, make sure you learn skills. Don't just blindly depend on companies to hire you based on your communication or based on college that you are studying. No, it won't work in the future, because you might need to have knowledge on high-end skill, then only you will survive. So this is one area that is in danger. But the top 10 to 20% people who are really good at coding, people who are really good at developing softwares, they will anyway survive, because companies need them to develop other AI softwares to replace the workforce. So if you want to become something, make sure you are in the top 10 to 20%. Don't just learn it for a job purpose or just learn it because others are saying it. Learn wholeheartedly and master it. Other IT job that is in a risk is a web developer. So web developers are always in demand since decade. Every brand or every company needs someone to develop their website, so that is a demand for web developers. But if you can see, there were many AI based web development apps which are in the market already that are replacing the need of web developers. Even I'm using many AI based web development apps. So see, like I was not coding them, like I was just using them. I was using some drag and drop facilities, and I was just giving my input and it is giving me the UI and all. So there were many AI based web development apps out there, which are automating the process of web development. And in the coming days, like I'm expecting many more such AI based apps will come into picture. So web development is something that is going to be in danger. So you need to make sure only HTML, CSS or JavaScript knowledge will not be enough for you in the long run, because no one wants to spend a lot of money to hire web developer when any based app is doing the same task with less than 1% of the cost. See, no one want to do that, right? People want to reduce their expenses. So that is the first priority of any company that you can consider. So that is the reason why this field is also in danger. So you need to be good at other skills as well. You also need to be good at those AI based apps and CMS softwares like WordPress. Then only you will survive. Just with the knowledge of HTML and CSS, don't expect that you will survive for more years. And other IT job that is in risk is tool based IT jobs. It might be any tool that you're working currently. See, all these tools, like they were already advanced tools, they were automating the manual task, so you feel that you are in a good zone. But the thing is, if the tool can replace manual jobs, don't you think the tool will replace you also? Because companies need you to handle those tools. But nowadays there are many tools out there which are automating the input process also. So it's like if 10 people were working on a single tool in a company, advancements are taking care of everything these days. So companies don't need 10 people to work on the same tool. One individual is enough to just give some inputs, and AI will take care of the rest. So all the tool based jobs these days, like they don't need human intervention in the coming days. So don't just blindly depend on that again. Other IT job that I feel will get replaced is manual testers. Manual testing is already not in demand these days because people don't prefer manual testers. Most of the people, except some MNC companies which are still with old projects, because AI is doing this process. Many other automation testing tools out there which are replacing these things. So I don't think like manual testing is something which will survive more than 2 years from now. So if you are a manual tester, make sure you upgrade your skill set so that you will survive in the coming years. Just manual testing will not be enough these days. Another IT job that is in danger is technical support roles. So if you are working for technical support, I don't think coming years you might not be required for IT company, because there were many AI based apps which are coming these days which will generate tickets automatically. So in general, the purpose of having technical support engineers or technical support people is like they will talk with customer, they will take tickets, they will generate tickets, they will assign the work to developers, and that is a whole process in high level. But of course there were many other things that technical support people will do, but these things will get automated now. AI can generate tickets easily. AI can generate support tickets by talking with customer. So you have already witnessed apps like ChatGPT. So you might see AI based apps replacing technical support engineers as well. They will communicate with client, they will communicate with developers, they will take care of that intermediate process. So you no longer be required as a technical support engineer in the coming days. And other job that I feel will get replaced are copywriters. Of course, copywriting is not something which can be replaced completely. It's like a 50-50. So after the entry of ChatGPT, many copywriters were in a danger, because ChatGPT is writing copies for everything. It might be social media posts, it might be blog posts, it might be website pages, landing pages. ChatGPT kind of apps are doing this part. Reason why I said 50-50 is like still many companies will prefer human touch, because that is something which make a copy special. But most of the individuals and people who are depending on freelancers, like they will take care of it now because of the advanced tools. I believe like the demand for copywriters will also go down, but still if you are in the top 50%, then ultimately you will survive. But yeah, If you're just a writer but not a special writer, then ultimately you need to make sure you brush up your skills. Then you might ask me, Yashwanth, like you said, these are all the jobs that are in danger. Then what should I do? I'm working in one of those field, or I want to become one of these. So what should I do? What are the things that you need to do? Learn more skills and stay updated with the current trends. So that is very important. It's not that you just depend blindly on single skill. Learn multiple skills. It's not a problem, right? And stay upgraded with the latest trends. A new technology is trending, try to learn that. It won't take too much time because of the heavy online content that we have. Even you can learn anything on YouTube as well, or if you can search something on Google, you will find lot of tutorials. So it's not a problem, right? But the only thing is you need to spend some time with patience. You can learn that automatically. There might be a situation where you need to get replaced by AI. Then ultimately, if you are capable of having knowledge on more than one skill, then ultimately you will find another job easily. So that is very important. And the other thing that you should do is learn skills which get strengthened by AI. So various skills like machine learning, digital marketing. So these are the skills which get strengthened by AI. See, if you can consider digital marketing, 5 years back, no one knows that. But now, because AI is doing everything, so digital marketing is also getting strengthened. Because of that, the demand for digital marketing is also getting high. The reason is simple: because of the AI, because of the AI based personalization and AI based suggestions, digital marketers are using AI based tools to grow the business. So that's something which puts digital marketing and technologies like machine learning on top. Because you know what, like even ChatGPT's background is natural language processing and machine learning. So these are the kind of tech that you need to know. AI based tech always be in demand. There is no endpoint for this AI. So if you can see in the last 30 years, every single AI is advancing but not going down. Unlike other technologies which just boom suddenly and vanishes, AI is not doing that. AI is going in an upward trajectory since last 30 years. So AI based tech will always be in demand. So make sure you learn tech which gets strengthened by AI. And the last thing that you should do is make use of AI based tools whenever they are free. So it might be ChatGPT, it might be apps like DALI, like Midjourney. There were many AI based apps out there which were available as free now. So make sure you utilize them properly whenever they are available for free, because that is what smart people will do. So these are the things that you should do to stay updated and not get replaced by AI. I hope you get some valuable info from this video. Please like this video and share this video in network. Also, if you are a new visitor to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.